It's a new vibe, a new wave. I could ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you want a news, babe. I had to tell her, hey, this is what I do, babe. Okay, handles on the string, know I do my thing. Oh, you said your man ball, it don't look the same. Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma in the game. Cause it's your time, nobody can stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's your time. Yeah, it's your time, yeah, it's your time. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's your time. Yeah, it's your time. Finally got the time on me. Bright lights on beam. Always gotta have big dreams. Gotta do big things. Mama gotta be proud of me. Cause I'm changing the game. I need a star with my name. You know who to call when it's ghost time. Lights, camera, action, it's showtime. Pull up in LA like I'm LeBron. Riding through that California sunshine. Dancing with the stars, check my footwork. Kill 'em with the wrist, watch the cook work. Shaking up the game, make 'em look. They gon' throw my name in the books. Let's catch it.
I got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our inaugural 2K TV.
Up next, welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Alley.
Ryan, thanks.
And his time playing Australian rules football, he said helped him too. Thanks, Allie. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, we've got Zach LaVine, Nicholas Claxton out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's the Prodigy in at the two-guard spot. And for the Trailblazers, they've got Kyrie Irving, Justice Winslow out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Damian Lillard, and it's Little in at small forward. And MP will be making the trip to All-Star Weekend. So some congratulations are in order there.
You know, B.A., that's a big deal for a young guy like him. I'm sure he's eager to make a splash and show people he belongs among the NBA's elite.
And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
B.A., everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
It's Beal on the wing. Over Lillard. Here's Claxton.
Cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Beal against Lillard. Here's Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Claxton with a rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. It's Beal on the wing. Pass to the Prodigy. From downtown. No good on the shot. Portland the other way. Lillard left side.
I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Now the Blazers on the move. Little, no good.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Back to Simmons. Over Lillard. Simmons, no good.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Pass to Irving. Down low. Nurkic. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You see the hard work in the mentality of Nurkic. I mean, love how assertive he is on the offensive boards.
To the paint. And the prodigy gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Irving. Coming off 41 points last game out.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club, but at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Here's Little. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Nurkic's shot is good.
And at 280 pounds, I mean, Nurkic is difficult to deter, even when you hit him. I mean, he's just so strong.
The prodigy can't hit. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend, and some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments. This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so here's Portland. Lillard outside. Offensive rebound. Swatted away. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Blazers will retain possession. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Pass to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Nurkic. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
On the wing, Levine. Here's the prodigy. Here's Claxton. Defended by Nurkic. To the inside. Blocked! Irving, pass to Lillard. Irving with it. On Claxton. Right side, Winslow. To the wing, right side. Here's Irving. Here's Nurkic. That one's good. Makes him 3 for 7.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
And yet they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And the Blazers making a change here. Clark's checked in. Brooklyn trailing. Looking to win the run. Clark grabs the board.
He is shot in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Here's Winslow. Tries again. And the layup by Clark.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Brooklyn with the ball. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
Last year, they made easy work of this club, sweeping the 2-game season series.
It makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the play.
Nice shot by Simmons.
His passing has evolved over the course of Bill's career. I mean, solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Inside, here's the prodigy. Outside Simmons. Pass to the prodigy. Second chance shot. On the wing, Levine. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Lillard passes to Clark. Irving for three. It's hauled in by Beal. Here's the prodigy. Pass to Sharp. To the middle. Here's the prodigy. There's the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. So the Nets making a switch here. And injuries are part of sports. Sometimes the team has to hold a player back and say, you're not healthy enough to play. Chris, that's got to be a tough conversation.
Yeah, and teams, BA, they're more cautious now than back in my day. I'll tell you what, players can get angry, but you got to respect an organization that's looking out for you. Think about it. We've had some pretty horrific injuries where maybe the organization should have been more cautious.
On the floor for the Nets, we've got Nicholas Claxton, and it's Sharp in at the center, locking down the middle. The three, here's Lillard. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Outside shot of Lillard is pure. He always seems to have the look that's going in.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 37 points and had no trouble getting the ball to shooters. He had every facet of the game working for him, consistently in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
I'll tell you what, they rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to Johnson. The three is up. He can't get it to go. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
Here's Lillard, following the bucket by the Nets. Shoots over Curry. The shot by Lillard, no good.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Pass to Claxton. Drops in the layup for two.
That's been... the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And here's Johnson. Lets it go from deep. Sharp grabs the miss.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Thomas. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Johnson. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Johnson. 5 points in the game. Pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Outside the arc. The Trailblazers rebound from deep three-point range. good to see it fall for him. Now 3 for 9.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first. When we talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's Damian Lillard. Coming up in this Oakland, shooting hoops on a curled tree branch, then a milk crate. You do what you can to make it work.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
To the paint. Here's Winslow. Down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what a selfish play from Lillard. This guy has no problem giving it up, especially when his teammate's wide open.
And Dame and his older brother competed in everything. Wrestling, basketball. That's where that fire started up there.
They say you didn't care about basketball until they squeezed him in the court. After that, he was like, okay. Okay, you laughing, we'll see. And that's where it all started. The rest, rap, is history.
Here's Sharp. And Nurkic with the block.
His coaches and teammates like this type of energy. Nurkic demonstrating that he can be an anchor on the defense.
And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
Another thing they've been doing right from the start is converting a lot of second chance baskets. Those can be hard to get sometimes.
So for the Blazers, Clark comes in for Nurkic, and Little is subbed in for Johnson. Pass to the prodigy. Lets the three fly. Portland grabs the miss. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. We've got 1:48 left in the first half of basketball. Simmons brings a double team. Puts it up from 12. Here's Winslow. It's rebounded by Levine.
That works just like they drew it up. Until the part where he short arms the lane.
Here's Little. To the inside. Here's Clark. Pass to Little. Now here's Clark. Lillard with the ball. Launches it. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's his 3rd three-pointer now after not getting any in the opening period.
Beal outside. Here's the prodigy. Oh, no good. Unable to win this run. Beyond the arc. And Simmons grabs the board. Simmons has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Claxton. On the wing, Levine. How quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Here's the prodigy. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And he drops it first. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, the Trailblazers shooting around 41%. Irving for 3. Can't get it to go. 3 for 7 shooting now. Here's the prodigy. 10 points for him. Outside Irving. Takes it inside. And they pick up 2. Irving's got 10.
Admire the confidence of Irving. Always on the attack. Superb at penetrating towards the rim.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Portland Trailblazers. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. We'll be right back after this word. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Damian Lillard out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Little in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Lillard with the bucket.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today. B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Outside Irving. Lets it fly. Not enough on that one as it misses. Well, the Nets shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Levine passes to Simmons. There's the prodigy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he makes the first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And Portland's shooting just 42% so far in the game. Here's Lillard. Pass to Winslow. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. No good on that one. And he's good on the second. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They'll face the Jazz after this game. They'll be at home. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club.
But Bill just isn't a scorer. He's a complete guard who can really dish it.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. Takes the 3. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 13 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the 3-point battle.
No, I mean, such a lethal scorer. Bradley Beal continues to improve. I mean, in addition to his scoring, capable passing, and he's focused on becoming a better playmaker as well.
Here's Little. Pass to Nurkic. Takes one from 10 feet. Misses off the left iron. The Nets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's the prodigy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. And Beal doesn't just look to score. He also looks to involve his guys.
Yeah, B.A., and that's what real leadership is. And it's coming from Bill. I mean, knowing this will help team chemistry, wanting to make his teammates better players.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Portland has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Lillard outside. Driving to the basket. Irving for 3. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Irving's got 6 in the quarter.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Pass to Simmons. Here's the prodigy. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings a level of transparency, and also it's important to get the call right. But at times, it does disrupt the flow of a game, and players can't be consumed about winning every call all the time.
And that's shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Portland has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Right side, Irving. Pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Are you kidding me with that pass? Okay, Kyrie, that one made my day.
Robinson on the wing. Here's the Prodigy, covered by Johnson. The Prodigy can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Clark is checked in for Nurkic. And the Nets making a change here. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
Another thing I've noticed is their work on the offensive glass. Creating extra opportunities has been the key.
Free throw no good for Brown.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Here's the Prodigy. They grab their own miss. Here's Claxton. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Here's Stevenson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And he banks in the layup.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Pass to the Prodigy. 1:03 left in the third quarter of the game. Yep, count it. Curry's got his first bucket in this one.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
That one goes in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
He takes it in.
Oh, man, exploding to the rim.
Yep, makes the simple play. .44 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Stevenson. Outside Irving. Pass to Stevenson. 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with a 3. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Inside, here's Claxton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Claxton's got 6 points in the quarter. Irving against Simmons. Irving with it. 19-footer. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 7. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Trailblazers out in front, delivering the blowout. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Nets, they've got Seth Curry, Rondé Hollis-Jefferson out there with Nicholas Claxton. And it's the Prodigy in at the 2. Misses from close range. Well, Portland's shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Outside Payton. Pass to Stevenson. Down low. Here's West. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
I mean, I don't know what they're thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
To the paint. Payton's shot is good.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Pass to Claxton. Here's the Prodigy. Rejected by Brown. Here's Stevenson. Up and in on the layup.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to the prodigy. Let's go with a three. He can't hit that time.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Little, no good.
Well, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has guys around him to carry the weight.
From Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pass to Stevenson. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Johnson, he's checked in for Portland. Here's West. Clock at 6. And Johnson is good for 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
The prodigy. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
A good sign that he's getting to the line a lot here in the second half, putting pressure on the D.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, Grant, it seems like each year, play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, B.A., what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
And it's good. 2 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Drives to the hoop. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's the prodigy. For 3, Robinson sends it home from three-point land.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
And here's Peyton. Driving in and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Inside, here's Hollis Jefferson, and Hollis Jefferson throws it down.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for with hops.
Portland has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to West, outside Peyton. Outside Johnson. Here's West. Back to Peyton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Always a decent playmaker. Grant, Elfrid Payton has really improved his vision and awareness.
Some of that's experience, and some of that's being put in a position to succeed. I agree. It seems like he's found his comfort zone.
Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, B.A., it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the basket by Brooklyn. And Brown with the stuff.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. To the middle. Here's Sharp. Ball stolen. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Little. And there it is for him.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Pass to the prodigy. Right side, Robinson. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Now here's Johnson. Takes a 3. Offensive board.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
And for the Nets, they're shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Sharp. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
And the Blazers making a change here. Nurkic just checked in. Payton passes to Johnson. Tries it from 16. The three ball. And they'll get another chance.
And that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Over to the wing. To the inside. Pass to Sharp. Here's Nelson. Here's the prodigy. Covered by Johnson. Hollis Jefferson outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Nelson. Guarded by Payton. Nelson, no good.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Johnson passes to Nurkic. Back to Johnson from 8 feet, and he gets that one.
Realizing when the defenders have overcommitted, like how Nurkic looks to hit the open man.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, Chris, the max salaries can now reach as much as $50 million a year. Now, we don't want to count other people's money, but those are some pretty good checks.
Oh, yeah, and I'm not hating on it because the more successful the league is, the more entertained fans like myself are going to be. $50 million a season, kudos to the league.
Rivers is checked in for Robinson to the middle. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Trailblazers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And they meet just twice. So taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Kyrie Irving.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Back to Payton. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. They get it back. Here's Nurkic. Brown passes to Payton. Back to Brown. Pass to Payton. Another shot. Here's Stevenson. And rejected. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. West. Good work there as it goes.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
And the prodigy gets it to go.
There is the unselfishness the coaches love so much. We're doing a great job getting it to the open man.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Sorry for keeping you guys. Let's get it going.
Congratulations on getting chosen for the three-point contest.
Thank you, Candace.
Yeah, now in terms of adjustments, I'm wondering if you need to adjust anything in order to compete in a contest like this versus in a game. What are the differences as you see them?
You know, Candace, a hoop's a hoop. I don't think I need to make any adjustments.
Okay, so What about the difference in shooting off a rack versus off the dribble?
Like I said, a hoop's a hoop. I don't give it a second thought.
So I kind of want to flashback. I'm curious, growing up, did you try to mimic anyone's shot? It looks like you have a little bit of Rudy Gay and a little bit of Steph Curry in your form.
It's more about what works for me. I didn't really look at anyone else to see how to do it. I watched a ton of ball, but I wasn't studying tape as a kid, you know? I just went to the playground and hoop. You might get a tip every now and then from a coach, but mostly it was repetition, muscle memory, and just doing what feels good and letting the results speak for themselves.
Do you think kids should study your form?
Yeah, for sure.
They got some big shoes to fill.
Thank you, Candace. I think that's enough for today. Thank you all.
It's a new vibe, a new wave. I could ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you want a news, babe. I had to tell her, hey, this is what I do, babe. Okay, handles on the string, know I do my thing. Oh, you said your man ball, it don't look the same. Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma end the game, cause it's showtime. Nobody can stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, showtime, yeah, showtime. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, showtime. Finally got the time on me. Bright lights on beam. Always gotta have big dreams. Gotta do big things. Mama gotta be proud of me, cause I'm changing the game. I need to start with my name. You know who to call when it's go time. Lights, camera, action, it's showtime. Pull up in LA like I'm LeBron. Riding through that California sunshine. Dancing with the stars, check my footwork. Kill 'em with the wrist, watch the cook work. Shaking up the game, make 'em look. They gon' throw my name in the books. Let's catch a new vibe, a new wave. I can ball in real life, this ain't 2K. And my girl said, look, you want the news, babe. I had to tell her, hey, this is what I do, babe. Okay, this ain't nothing new, babe. This is what I do, babe. MJ with the flu, I'm too wavy. Ballin' on them sick, they trippin' on shoelaces. Pull up in his money, I'm making them blue faces. Showtime, tickets for you ladies. Everybody in the crowd gotta go crazy. Make everybody in the crowd go crazy. Handles on the string, know I do my thing. Oh, you said your man ball, it don't look the same. Every park, every gym, they gon' say my name. Seconds on the shot clock, I'ma end the game, cause it's showtime. Nobody can stop it when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, showtime, yeah, showtime. Can't nobody stop you when it's your time. I'ma win the game when it's go time. They gon' say my name when it's showtime. Yeah, it's showtime.
Peace be under you, mind frame, you don't speak, sup with you, time change, front door, always open, come on in, certain rooms, it's off limits if you troubling, I can spot it like computers, you ain't got no drive, you just wait for me to boot up, I keep hope alive, on my shoulders is my future, I'm coaching the team, got no players left to suit up, put me in Hall of Fame, but off the wall, a flower grew in the shade, in front of y'all, a power move, if you want some credit, now forget it, ain't no water under bridges, I get wetted, I'm repellent, shower proof, keep it clean, until I can't, I take it there, never been, but confident, I'm until you are it. We aiming at each other, overcome it. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One lit in fear while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, just shot, just shot, just shot, just shot. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. Peace be unto you, mind frame. Now you speak what you need. Times change, penthouse to the lobby. If you think that you somebody who can't hold an open door, well then history gets copied. If you pull long enough or you rich for a while, you think it is meant to be. Turn your status to a style. Take a job, take a job, take a. I'm just trying to lift my burden and your loss gets it light. Is there a habit or a law to break? Be accountable, countering what y'all can say. If I get caught, my only thought is who I call to pay. It doesn't matter if it's right, it wasn't wrong today. But by tomorrow, wonder bridges where the water lays. Why bring it up, just let it go, we get along that way. But if you stuck, I build a moat, I run ashore. You need a boat, I budget cut and lead you all astray. I say two brothers walking through the world unprepared. One lit in fear while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, just shot, just shot, just shot, just shot. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not.
Yeah, this come up, it been really major. My team eating like we sitting at the dinner table. I done got a couple calls from a couple labels. Now it's all eyes on me like they was watching cable. I had to come up, I really couldn't stay down. Still 10 toes with my boys from the playground. I see these haters, they really want me way down. If they not talking bread, please get up out my way now. Look, I never changed, I only had to move different. I'm like a title contender, moves made with precision. I went from losing to winning, I wanted all no percentage. I'm never fake, no pretending. You want to, you can get it. Hold up, my wordplay is on a different level. I'm getting hot, popping off, guess I'm in the kettle. A rock star, so you know I fast life, leave my foot up on the gas pedal. A young Don, I'm feeling like I'm Nino. Got the money and the power, no casino. I'm running up the bands and I'm only seeing C-notes. I'm a star, ain't got bucks, yeah, I feel like Cappuccino. Look, 2020, I'm really taking over. I need a big body Benz and a chauffeur. Got a V8 in the engine and I'm about to blow the motor. You know I run the game, you could call me a controller, Yeah, it's my year, like baby had in 2019. I'm like an outcast, I'm feeling like I'm fresh and I'm clean. Big bands in my jeans, got me ripping the seam. Got designer Louis V, yeah, you know it's supreme. Balenciaga stepping, oh, that's a To all my haters steady watching me and my possessions, it's my time. I'm done with all the waiting. I've been patient. Now I'm cooking up this beat without an apron. Okay, I done upgraded from basic. Now I'm bringing home the bacon. Yes, I want the top spot. Well, I'ma go ahead and take it. Moving in like it was vacant. They sleeping, I've been awakened. You hear me on every station. I'm blowing up. Yeah, that's major. My life is really like a movie. I'm talking lights, camera, action with a whole bunch of living great. Designer down with a whole bunch of Gucci. Now I got y'all at attention like y'all playing Call of Duty. Look. It's a special occasion, 25 years breathing, hey look mama we made it. Now the family living lavish, show me life is amazing. And yeah, we did a full turn like we driving Mercedes, I'm gone.
Yeah, hey, yeah, yeah, wait, hold up, I had to wait for the glow up. God come through when he show up. Hard times too, gotta show love. I had to move, checking the box and I'm cashing it too. Away, but I'm back on my cool. Almost cool rap, but I'm back in the stew. Now the kid can't stay silent, they try to bring me low. Zion, it's almost time to go. Shining just like the fire to go. Trying to not be proud to go. Can't be reckless, I'm on a mission to bring my folks out the ain't no setback, I had to flip that. I got my pain out the way, I had to get right above it, I'm going up to the summit, I had to let it go, travel to a better road. I could not carry that luggage, I could have lost my life, I almost lost my light. Tossed in the dark, but I saw my Christ and I got back right. Only ever crossed my sight, cause God he spoke and told me where to go. I could feel the pressure start to fold. Then he broke depression off my soul. I got hope, I'm pressing toward my goals. Used to cope, confession overload. Fear imposed, relationship was cold. Now I need some more of Holy Ghost. He the only one to hear my home. Okay. No, you can't ever stop the vision. I got too much optimism. We coming in by twos, yeah. Maestro sent me the tunes, yeah. Got my people the truth, yeah. I need it too, oh yeah. I got the go like a Midas, God got me feeling righteous, This is that real where the height is, Now I'm looking to the highness, Lord of my soul, Lord of my peace, Lord is my king. I gotta get it, I feel like a beast. He gave me the gift, I do it with ease, yeah, yeah.